Hello. It is Inca Day of May 23. Ooh. I'm very tired. It's not been a great day. But we're here, so we're going to work on this. I have a couple ideas for this. Anyway, before we get to that, what is Inca Day of May? Well, Inca Day of May is a month-long inking drawing challenge that I came up with. It's totally original. Do not steal. Nothing personnel, kid. 30 people submitted their characters for me to draw, and I draw them. That's pretty much sums it up. This time around, we are drawing them with Major Fee. So that should be fun. We will be doing this again in September. It'll just be called Inca Day. And we will be raising money for charity then. And currently, the charity subject is American Heart Association. I only say currently just in case something comes up and that doesn't work out. I don't see why it wouldn't work out, but it's always best to be safe. But yeah, so nothing else really to say, so let's just go ahead and get started. Give it up for day 23. How is everybody? Let me get this set up so I can actually see things. Yeah. I'm getting hair in my mouth. So I kind of have two ideas, but they're essentially two versions of the first idea. Well, maybe you should go get some donuts. If you're so hungry. But yeah, I have essentially two versions of the same idea. But, essentially, what the idea is because I think this character Saturn comes from a swamp planet, so kind of an aquatic creature, sort of. Or a water creature, because I think aquatic actually means something specific, and it's not necessarily that. So, I have this idea where B is giving like an instructional thing on how to take care of your water thing. Which all she does is just pours water on it. Because she's not sure what the difference between it and a plant is. So that's essentially the idea. Now, do I do just a kind of flat thing for it? Or do I put it at an angle? I'm thinking of like a worm's eye view. type of deal. But I'm not sure. Brain is not burring very well. Not, I don't even know what to search to get an idea. Guess I'll type in, let's see what we get. Because I'm thinking that the character is going to be annoyed by it. Because Fee is very good at annoying people. She is what some would call a little shit, a gremlin, a pest, you know, stuff like that. I think I have an idea. I just saw something and I'm like, that might be good. Let's see what we get. Trying to think on how this skull is shaped based on that. But it wasn't erasing nothing.
Larry is running out of evil's things to do. He thinks maybe he should becomes good Larry again.
I just think he needs to take a vacation. Get some fresh perspective. Get some ideas. You know, one of the things that I always find annoying about the random kinds of pains that I experience from day to day are the ones where it feels like I broke a toe. And I'm like, how did I break a toe? I haven't done anything today. I've barely gotten out of bed. What are we doing? Oof. If you guys could share the stream, that would be great. YouTube's been absolute ass to me lately. Nothing's been going on Rumble, Kick. I don't even know they realize I'm streaming. And Twitch is just dying. Alright. Thank you. But just when I was about to draw the hands, my brain was like, that information never existed. I'm like, no, we had an idea. What? What idea? What's an idea? Who do you think you are? I think I'm the one trying to get stuff done. I've always liked the idea of like opposable thumbs being on both sides of the hand. I feel like it's different, but it still makes sense to work like a hand. Double your enjoyment. The only word coming to mind is aperture, and I don't think that's correct. I should make the elbows further apart. I don't know. Make the wingspan better. I don't know. Brain's kind of refusing to cooperate today, so we're just doing whatever we can. Okay. This is actually going pretty well. It's like my phone went off. I don't know where it went to. Tell me about something that happened an hour ago that I already know about. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I know what I'm doing, allegedly. No, I don't. I posted today's Ink a Day time lapse almost 5 hours ago. It's sitting at only 39 views, and YouTube's like, nice. Views are similar to what you usually get. And I'm like, shut up. A couple dozen views on a short. You're not helping. Also, average percentage viewed 443%. How? Is that like counting like it just looping? It don't make no sense. YouTube, you're drunk. Clearly. And abusive. No, thank you for all those shares. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I like that better. Come on. There we go. I like that a lot better. Really gives it more of a, oh god, just kill me. Which I can relate with. Even better. Hello. Can't stay, but wanted to say hello. Well, hello. Glad you stopped by. If you could share the stream, that would be fantabulous. That would be the tax of leaving early. Or whatever. I'm glad you got to stop by. Did he put what the race is called? No. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, unfortunately, the character owner's definitely not going to be here because they have not been online for like 2 months. Or actually no, the last time they were on was like almost over a week ago. So, go see if I can find. Nope, not really finding anything. Nope. Those are just photographs. Alright. I was wanting to see if they had any lore or anything beyond what they submitted. But it doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Gee, I wonder who made this plant tag. may have drawn fee a lot. Arm in a different pose. I think I dearly need an actual recycling bin instead of one general trash bin to keep by my desk. Do you go through a lot of plastic or paper or something? All this sorting plastic and glass bottles is getting a bit old. Really only the stuff I eat, the cane sugar sodas that come in glass bottles, the paper plates dinner was served on, all the other wrappers and stuff. I mean, unless you're actually taking all the plastic and glass and paper and stuff to an actual recycling facility to get the 5 cents per however it's done. Other than that, it's not doing much else. Hey, Batsy. Yeah, we're listening to someone that I hope I won't have any issues with when it comes to copyright. I've been having a lot of bullshit with that, with YouTube. But how are you? YouTube leaves NSFW up for a week, real thing, but can sniff out 3 milliseconds of a song 300 miles away. Yeah, pretty much. And the thing is that it's like, you're using copyrighted music. Where's that from? It's from this one artist that does not have copyright restrictions on their music. Violation! Pretty much how it works. Oh, in your description, your link to your link tree is missing a dot. That's a community guideline violation because of bad things. What? It just makes it not a hyperlink. Yeah, I've been having so many issues with so many things. Ooh. Let's see if I get banned for that. At Burp Inappropriate, you'll be getting legal documents on your doorstep soon. Yeah. Yeah. Probably will. Pretty sure there are some water pitchers that are designed this way. Just giving it a little bit of an Art Deco-esque design on it. Doesn't look functional? Well, that's because you're only seeing the outside. Maybe the inside has a little compartment stuff. Maybe she's pressing a button. You don't know. It's futuristic. Maybe it just doesn't have gravity inside. I'm sorry that you lack imagination, okay? Oh, good for you. And how was that? I need to watch Game Grumps again. I haven't watched much of their stuff for, well, it feels like for a while. Probably hasn't only been a couple weeks. Yes, because the... What's it? The... Come on, fuck on, brain. Because the guy that played Batman, I'm getting all that sorts of names except his. Clip of him going off on somebody, checking the lights, and the only thing I associate that with is Game Grumps. Just woke up from a nap and I don't feel real anymore. That's how I felt earlier when I woke up from my nap. I hate that I take naps now. Like I have to, otherwise I just don't function. Welcome back. Me too. Yeah, I'm thinking with this one is that Phoebe is just not sure if these things are like plant creatures, so she's just what she thinks is on the safe side, and it's just like treating it like a plant thing. And I'm thinking that Saturn's here going, I can't believe we lost to these creatures. These idiots. Because Saturn here comes from a swamp planet. I'm liking his expression here. Question. How many of you guys go to art streams where it's just one person drawing and not like a group thing? Well, I'm specifically asking when it comes to just an individual, because I'm trying to get an idea of what other art streamers do. Because, I mean, the ones that I follow, what they do is they do exactly what I do. They work on their stuff and they check chat every now and then. And then they interact with chat. You're the only art stream I watch, not gonna lie. Well, that does make me feel kind of special. And not just kind of special, my mom told me. Before she would start drinking. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is it that my streams lack that other art streamers have besides an audience? I like the silence after that. Ladle, 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 ladle. Yeah. Hey, Inky. How's you? I do miss Clippy and when I'm working in Word. I remember when I was a kid, I would go through all the different avatars, and I would just try to get them to do little animations and stuff. And I was always fascinated by that as a kid. Would never steal your data. So, Inky, I posed a question to everybody, and now I have a question for you. Do you go to other streams that tend to have just like one artist drawing, and not like a group, like a group of artists drawing? Group art streams or videos in my case are fun, but they can get too noisy easily. Also, people are too scattered. I avoid them. I can see that. I remember way back when I started streaming. So like around 2000, I think we did this back in 2010, 2011. I would get into a group Skype call with some art friends from around the world, and we would stream and just do stuff, just either just chat or whatever while we're drawing. A couple times we did some art challenges or speed draw challenges, which were so much fun. I miss doing those so much. I've just had a really hard time trying to find people to do group art streams with. And then we do like challenges and stuff like that. Of course, I also don't have the energy to do a challenge like we did then, where we drew for a few hours. I know I've been able to do this Ink a Day thing where I'm drawing for hours on end, but it's taking so much out of me to do this. Which is why it hurts even more when it feels like my efforts are being wasted. Challenges, I would try those draw X in 10 minutes type of things. I feel, man, trying to get people to notice your work feels like climbing a mountain barefoot. For me, because I've been doing it for so long, and the mental things that I have, for me, it feels like I'm trying to climb a mountain of broken glass and barbed wire covered in salt and lime juice with no clothes. That's how it feels for me. Because again, I've been doing this, I mean, not including the 1.5, 2-year break I did. I've been doing this for like 14 years. 14, 15 years. Holy description, I'm stealing that. Oh, I apparently am very good at describing how I feel in vivid detail. To the point to where my parents, when they were taking me to all these different doctors and they would ask me to describe my pain, and I would, they started saying, you really need to not describe it like that. I was like, but that's exactly how it feels. And I want them to understand. No wonder you're a writer. That's so stupid. If you're trying to get help, why wouldn't you want to be as detailed as possible? I don't know, probably because most people don't think that way, especially doctors. I don't know. It's apparently not actually really helped much because I mean, I was seeing doctors for like 2 years when my health issues started to hit me. And none of them would even admit that I had fibromyalgia. Mostly they would just be like, I don't know what's wrong with you. That would be $3,000. Which makes me feel like doctors should not get paid if they don't provide the service. Looking at me running tests and getting no answers is not providing a service. That is wasting everyone's time. Should even make it to where like insurance companies don't even pay for things if results don't happen. Because then I feel like insurance companies would be more willing to allow tests and stuff if there's a chance that they won't even have to pay if nothing comes up. Then it's like you have to run the risk of doing that. And then doctors would be like, well, I don't want to run any tests then. It's like, what? Well, you kind of have to because that's your fucking job. Like, as an artist, if somebody pays me to do stuff, to do a drawing for them, and then I don't do the drawing for them, I don't get paid. Should also be the same way with politicians. If you don't do jack shit for whoever you're supposed to be representing, you don't get paid. There's no reason to go through 3 to 5 doctors to find your diagnostic. Yeah, for me, it's more of we're assuming it's the problem because you can't. I guess there's not really that many tests that you can do for fibromyalgia, but I've done all sorts of other tests. I've had so many MRIs. I've had so many MRIs and X-rays and stuff that I'm afraid to get angry. Otherwise, I might change colors. And then I've had so much blood work. I'm pretty sure I've given like 3 people's worth of blood at this point. And I've had all sorts of different tests done. I've had electro tests done on me that just test my nerves. And all sorts of stuff. Like when I was seeing my physical therapist, he didn't have me work on anything besides stuff that focused on one specific part on my body, which was this spot next to my spine that has a lot of the nerves that go down to my leg, not just the sciatic. And he focused on that because so much pain was shooting through those muscles that they had hardened into a rock. He had actually said, I've never seen a muscle this tight before. And it's like 10 plus years at that point. So yeah, he was just having me do stretches and stuff for just that part. My favorite thing was actually to get those electrodes, like sticky things, put on, and it like stimulates muscle. Like that's probably one of the best feeling things in the world. I don't want a massage where someone like presses on me. I just stick a bunch of those all over my body and crank it up to 10. And I will probably scream, but it's not in pain. But yeah, my life is full of people saying, like, I've never seen something this bad on a person before in my life, in my career. And I'm like, cool. Or I'm always the person who finds things that everyone else is like, I've never seen this before. That happened a lot in college. I would always have these, like, graphical issues in Maya or something where I would ask the teacher and he would look at it and he'd be like, I've never seen this problem before. And then he would have, like, other professors come in and look at it, and they'd be like, yeah, I have no idea. That happened, like, at least 3 times. I can only really remember one, but I feel like that happened 2 other times. I'm like, wow, I'm magic. That second one is funny, but doctors telling someone their patient 0 is not comforting. Well, at least I'll be famous if they would actually treat me. I don't think anyone would look at you and go, ah, yes, that looks completely fine. I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is we're naming a disease after you. What's the bad news? Doctor, come back. What's the bad news? Ooh. Ooh, I'm dying, Squirtle. I think because we're so used to our pain, we think it's normal. I guess it takes, well, typically it does take a new experience to make you realize what your current experience or your old experience was. But I mean, you have to adjust to think that the stuff that you deal with on a constant basis is normal, at least for you. Otherwise, you would go literally insane. Or just die. I do wonder, there's a music maker I like. I want to see if his music is copyrighted. There's one music artist that I should play his stuff more. He doesn't have much of a discography on Spotify right now, but Moose in a Scarf, or With a Scarf, he makes some great stuff, and he made the song that for a while was this stream's anthem. Do you guys want to listen to the song that for a while was this stream's anthem, like last year? And it was essentially this stream's anthem because people were requesting it. Well, 2 people were requesting it all the time. Okay. Make sure your volume's up and that got the speakers on. No headphones. It's better. This is better played on speakers. Okay, are we ready? I'm going to assume we're ready. So here we go. a beautiful song. Brings me to tears every time. But yeah, that was requested to be played like all the time last year. Let's get back to the last February. Just gonna guess it was this one. Yeah, I think that was. I have been tempted to put that song on a loop for the starting soon scene of the stream. So that's just all we listen to for like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, you guys should definitely check out Moose with a Scarf. Very good stuff. Not just art songs, but actual, like, good quality things. Oh, hey, Ooze. Well, thanks for stopping by. I've gotten into barber beats and plunderphonics stuff while I was away. Artists like Slower Pace, Godspeed. There's a two ends of the spectrum in naming right there. And Macro Blink. They've got a bunch of chill music. That's always fun. I'm liking how this character's looking. I keep reading Taco Bell Anthem, and then my brain just goes to the time that Game Grumps got sponsored by Wendy's because Aaron kept on begging for them to sponsor him, and then they actually made a video where he went to like one of the labs for Wendy's and stuff, and then it just makes me think like, God, I would love to be sponsored by Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. It is my favorite, like, fast food joint. I could eat Taco Bell every day. And I don't get tummy issues. So I don't have to be brave. Yeah, they post up their albums and mixtapes as long videos on YouTube. Ubert lasts anywhere from 30 to 50 minutes. That's cool. But yeah, that's another reason why I would love to like get big, is so that I could have some kind of sponsor thing with Taco Bell. That's the dream, really. Would I like to help out people and do fundraisings and stuff like that? Absolutely. But what would be more important to me is if I got a sponsorship with Taco Bell. Not really, but you know what? It would be great. Okay, but why would Wendy's have a lab? I don't know. All they did when he was there is like he tried out different sandwiches, which was like, oh, let's put extra onions on the sandwich, or let's put fries on the sandwich. And that was pretty much it. There was nothing really impressive. But yeah, they had like where they designed their sandwiches or meals and whatever, and it's like, okay. What a dream indeed. To be buying the Missing Minds Brain Bucket. Buy one, get one free at the cost for $4 and an Cheetos. Oh man, if they gave me $4, I'd be so down. Oh god. That'd be great. That'd be so funny. I'd be like, my life is complete now. I don't know what else to do. I love Taco Bell because, one, I think it's delicious. Two, it's very cheap to eat there compared to any other fast food joint. And I hear people say, man, it's so expensive to eat at Taco Bell. Because you're doing it wrong. It's just like you're grocery shopping. You're shopping wrong. You don't get the numbered menu items. You go for their value menu stuff. Because those things are delicious and they're the size of actual food. Unlike any place else where, like, if you go to Burger King and get their, like, Whopper Jr., it's basically a slider. If that. But you still paid, like, $3 for it or whatever. Whereas Taco Bell, you go and you get a cheesy bean and rice burrito, and it's the size of an actual burrito. It's almost the same size as like a beefy 5-layer or something. And then just don't get a drink. Getting a drink at a fast food place is always pointless. As it's always way too expensive. Why are you doing that? You know what you could do? Learn to drink water, or just get some stuff at the store for way cheaper. Like, get some 2 liters for the same price you would for something that is a third of the size. And also, you get even less than that because they put ice in it. And boom. You can get 3 burritos for $5. Or something like that. It used to be I could get 4 burritos for $5, but they've kind of gotten rid of everything that was $1. And now they're like $2 or close to $2. But still, for a guy like me who's a big guy, I just get 4 burritos. Cost me like less than $6. Pretty much can't do that at like McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King or any place like that. You're making me hungry. Good, get some Taco Bell. Taco Bell, sponsor me. I don't have a following or anything, but I've spent so much money at Taco Bell because I've gotten so much food. You have returned. You just missed me ranting about how great Taco Bell is. And also the anthem of the stream from last year. Which is why you should never leave the stream. Yep, I got my water here. Where you go? Here it is. I got my water here. I love Taco Bell. Another thing that I never understood is people saying Taco Bell makes them like explode. I'm like, are you not able to have food? Please inform me of this bell made of taco. It's delicious. You should get it. It's cheap. I literally don't know what else you need to know. You're Canadian and philo. Ah. Well, then you would definitely not have any problems with it. It's delicious. You should get it, and it's cheap. If you shop right. Don't get the number menu things. Get the value menu things. They're just as good. And don't get a drink, because you should never get a drink at any fast food place. Oh. Also, I don't want you to miss out. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna show you the anthem of the stream again. So make sure you're ready. Got your volume up? Speakers on? Ready to rock and roll? This is for you, Inky. It's beautiful. Just touches your heart and your bowels. Yeah, that song was requested like all the time last year by 2 people, but still. Harper's gonna be a little upset that we listened to his favorite song several times now. Well, at least 2 times. If he is 7.5 feet tall, I'd look like a mushroom next to her. Yeah, that's most people would. I mean, apparently a lot of people look like that compared to me because I'm 6'3". Yeah, I did a comparison thing. Let me see if I can grab it. Let's see. Put it in here. Don't think I did. Maybe it's in here. Can't find it. I'm gonna research your fibromyalgia later. It sounds interesting. Have fun, I guess. Yeah, we are open to the idea that it's not fibro, but it's something that's similar to it. Because fibro does get confused with a bunch of other diseases. Like, for example, it could actually be like Epstein-Barr or something like that. But there's so many people, women in my family who have it, and we all share the exact same symptoms, that we're just kind of going off of that until we're proven otherwise. Because we literally have no other options at this point. I would love if it was something that could actually be treated. Like, it sounds like another diagnostic for some reason. The name, I mean. Maybe it's fibromyalgia plus one more stacked on top of that. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. I tend to go for the bundle deals for things, so. Because, like, another thing I have is Meniere's disease. I got the DLC. I have Meniere's disease as well. So I have a struggle with vertigo. Which is fun. And my doctor, I guess he diagnosed me with that when I explained to him that I told him, like, I think it's Meniere's disease. Because I kept on hearing things about it that I was like, wait, I have those issues. And then I looked into it and I was like, okay, I need to talk to my doctor about this. Because I think I might actually have this. And I told him about it and he goes, yeah, that sounds about right. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I come with additional content. Don't even get me started on all the microtransactions I did with the mental stuff. Hello, kitty. What you doing, Stitches, besides being a pain? Oh, now laying on my shoulder. Yeah, I'm one of those people where, like, if somebody was like, "You're lying about your problems," I was like, "Cool, can you tell me what they are then?" Because I would love to know. Because that's probably the worst part, is that I don't have like 100% confirmation. We're just kind of rolling with it. I do know, for one thing though, I am like officially disabled. I cannot do shit anymore. Because I tried. That shoulder is the kitty's territory. Now, this shoulder has always been the kitty's territory. It was a hostile takeover. Your doctors are writing question marks on all your notes. Pretty much. Which I'm afraid is going to negatively affect my chances on getting onto disability, because my doctor does not have a whole lot of notes on me because I can't afford to see him that often. And I've only been seeing him for a couple years. Everybody's saying hello to you, Stitches. I guess she said hello, she just licked my face. Well, don't fall, you'll cut me up. As if you had a dinosaur CD. You gotta go back to the shoulder. Only the truly bold lick the kitty's face back. I don't want another hairball. So I'm not gonna do that. What are you doing? Yes, you're a sweetheart, I know. You're a sweet baby, I know. And you're so cute, I know. You don't have to remind me all the time. I know these things. But you are a better door than a window. So you need to talk to Hershey, because he can tell you about how to take advantage of all the cuddles and everything when you can get them. Because we cuddled for like 4 hours today. Cuddled when I took a nap, and then when I was working on stuff, he laid on me. Gotta go, it's toddler playtime. Well, good luck with that. And thanks for stopping by, I truly appreciate it. Hopefully we'll catch you again soon. Oh my god, cat. Daddy, I want all the attention. You can't... I can't just lay here and just absorb your presence. I must have all the attention. Daddy. Daddy. Love me, Daddy. This poor creature. She has just a horrible life. It's miserable. Surprised I don't have CPS called on me. Cat Protective Services. I say as she's licking my face, and now she's got a hold of my hair with her teeth. Sweet girl. I need to get down though. Ooh. Great. Alright, now we can shade. Oh, wait, nope. Those are not outside. Okay. There we go. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing, Hershey? she's demanding attention. Poor baby. Oh my god, cat. Oh, my little cuddle bug. Let's brush your belly. Get some of these knots out. He's rarely in a position to where I can do this. Because he's a long-haired black domestic cat. And he's decided to stop taking care of his fur on his belly. It's because you're an old man, isn't it? It's feeling so much better now. Part of him doesn't like it, but he's getting attention from Daddy, so he's kind of just tolerating it for the most part. He likes to be brushed, it's just he doesn't like his belly to be messed with. At least not that much. Which, if you wanted to not have this happen, you should take care of the fur on your belly. You've been able to take care of that your whole life. Getting these knots out and you're becoming really fluffy. I mean, he's just purring. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a bit much. I'm sorry. God, Cat, you have so many tiny knots on your belly. You know, I'd be okay with brushing you every day if you'd let me. He loves having his back brushed. He's pressing the back of his head against my face. He's such a sweet boy. What if I use the Furminator on your belly? Oh, you don't like that? Okay. We won't do that then. I used this Furminator on his back, and I got like 30 cats out of him. And you got this huge spot in your fur. It's not a nut, you just have a bunch of fur there. Oops, sorry. This would have been a good time for a webcam if I had one set up. If I had one! I feel like I could brush this cat for years. In the same spot. Still would pull out hair. You're so fluffy now? Oh my goodness. We have an entire cat sitting over there now. I feel like I can make a mattress out of the fur I get out of you. Okay, sorry. He almost bit my hand. I'm sorry. Be a little bit more gentle. Okay, you know what? We're done for now. Got a good spot on your belly, all cleaned up. Still got a little some tiny mats, but at least you got a good spot. Now all fluffy and soft. Yes, you're all fluffy and soft now. Sweet boy. I need to finish the drawing. I need to finish my drawing right now. We can cuddle for the rest of the night after I'm done, okay? So much hair. Okay. Ooh. Welcome back, Stitches. Give me a second, cat. And stop touching the keyboard. I swear. All right. I reckon this is done now. I have posted the funny. I will not elaborate further. I am scared. Yeah, I would say it does seem to lack texture, which is disappointing. Yeah, that's always upsetting, especially if it's something you worked on and you're like, oh man. That's good soup. That is good soup. But yeah, so tomorrow, what do we got? We have Rand.Pixel, their character Maya, who is a slime girl who is very cute. I love me a slime girl. Look at that, she's a cutie. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet with this one, but I think I'll do something that's a cute thing. Feels only right. But yeah, that is 23 inks done. Ugh. That's pretty much how I feel at this point. I was considering for a little while if I should keep the daily stream thing going, except not starting at 6 every day, but starting at like 8 or 10 and just going for 2 hours. Just late streams, partially to have me stay productive sometimes. Or give me more reason to hate myself. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if only streaming on weekends is hurting me. It's hard to figure out any of this stuff because none of the rules apply to me properly. So I don't know, but it's something for me to figure out. Or for me to somehow get some money so I can get either a team or an AI to figure it out for me. I don't know. But yeah, so tomorrow's stream, same as usual, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard. And I'm trying to get the time-lapse speed paints out at around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. So be on the lookout for those at those times. And yeah, please just let people know about Inca Day and all that. It's very important for September. Because we really want to have September to be successful. So, yeah. But with all that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow.